Hey there guys, so the original plan was to show you guys how I replaced these Griptilian scales with these Wilkins scales. There was really no point to it because it was just like a monkey fumbling with a knife. So there's plenty of good videos on it. Go check out Randy Johnson's video. That's actually what I watched while I was taking it apart and putting it together. Funny thing was, my main concern was because Benchmade is notorious for heat treating their screws, right? So that was my main concern because when I was taking apart my Benchmade Morpho, I damaged some of my Torx. So that was my main concern. I was watching vids to prepare how to do that. A lot of guys were advising get a torch and then just basically torch like a screw bit that you didn't care about and transfer the heat over to the screw that you want to loosen. And as predicted, as you know what Benchmade does, they were heavily Loctited. In fact, I haven't Loctited these back yet. I just fitted it, make sure it's centered and everything's good. So yeah, so what I did, because I didn't buy the torch, Menavade actually suggested I just like dump the whole knife in like boiling water, hot water, to melt the whatchamacallit, the Loctite, of course. I didn't like that idea because Menavade's very meticulous. He's gonna clean it, dry it, oil it. I didn't feel like soaking the whole knife in water. That means it'd basically be a lot more work for me because then I'd have to clean everything and re-lube everything, and I'm not very good at that. Knife will end up rusting. So what I did was, I guess you guys could take a heat gun. I don't have a heat gun. I just took my hair dryer and I just basically targeted towards the channel of the knife. Of course, it was open, and I just sent my hair dryer. I just sent it down there until I felt that it was warm, and it worked like a charm. It came, the screws, you can feel it break open. It was easy. It wasn't giving me difficulty. So that was my big concern, and that was actually pretty easy. Then I thought, because I watched Randy Johnson Knives, watched his video, and makes it look so easy. I know what he did was he just basically replaced, and again, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, please go to Randy's channel and watch it. He took off the scales, and this is like a steel liner, as you guys can see over there, and it houses the whole the lock, right? And I took it one piece, kept it together, and I just dropped it in. And the bitch was putting this screw back in. It just wasn't lining up. I watched Randy do it a couple of times, and then the washers weren't lining up. They kept sliding out. Then I just wasn't paying attention. I realized that Randy said, you gotta basically pull this lock back to release the tension. And then miraculously, after like an hour and a half, this pivot, which is like a D-shaped pivot, finally popped in all the way through. And, that was easy. I just didn't listen to Randy. So as I was watching the tutorial, I just wasn't, paying much attention in my excitement. But awesome. These Wilkins are phenomenal. Nice little milling on them. I also got the deep pocket clip. Did I say Wilson or Wilkins? I forget. I think it's Wilkins. Wilkins, yeah. So yeah, I also installed a deep pocket clip. Very happy with it. It does make the knife heavier, if you can imagine, because it is 2 slabs of titanium, full titanium. I opted for the aluminum, I think it's called raw aluminum backspacer. I wasn't thinking, when they said raw, of course, again, buyer beware, buyer read what they're saying. I didn't think it was going to be shiny. I thought it was going to be like this, So they had it, I think, in black also. Now that I had to do it again, I would have got the black because screws are black, except for that. And it would have matched it nicer. So very happy with this. This is something I wanted to do for a while now. I have another Griptilian that I want to do. I don't know if I'll do it on camera. It's just embarrassing, really. But I got Flytanium scales. So want to do that. Phone's on. Someone's texting me. So yeah. So I got these Flytanium scales. I'm gonna do another set of grips. Just want to show you guys the beautiful Griptilian large. This is the large Griptilian, or the regular Griptilian, not the mini grip, and with the Wilkins titanium scales. These came pretty fast too, actually, from Germany. So he wasn't the most friendliest in the emails. You know, he just basically, I asked him a question about like shipping and stuff. He goes, "Hey, refer to my website." I don't know if his English is not that well or he's just not a friendly fella. But his shipping was fast and his product is good. They are sexy in comparison. Well, I mean, this is not bad. But this just feels, you know, chintzy. Nice little pattern on the scales on both sides. Very nice. Alright. Alright, folks. So, just a short bit on that. Peace.